I'm okay, a little bit tired. Was gonna go to bed and then I saw a reel that came out, so I wanted to address it. Going live. Hi, Brianna. Hi, Abby. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Me, I'm pretty tired. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Hi, Miss Love. How are you guys doing? Hi, Jackie. Is it glitchy on TikTok? I'm sorry. I was just doing a pop-up one real quick on TikTok. I was actually going to bed. But then I saw a reel and I thought I'd address it real quick. And I heard there's more. I did not see Natalie on the JFK show on YouTube. I saw a small piece and I have to watch it, and I know it's just going to make me really angry, and that's why I popped on tonight, was because of, I saw a reel that was, making me upset. Sorry, blocking. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to play with these. Setting. Oh, wait. How's everybody doing? Thank you, guys. Thanks, Cookie. Hey, Heidi. Hi, Ivy. Hey, Lady Jane. Hey, everybody. JJ. No way. JJ from school? Why aren't you in bed? Just kidding. If it is, what's up, JJ? I just talked to your mom today. Thank you guys for all the support. So, there's some people in here now, so I'll start talking. I saw a glimpse of Steve Sharilla's interview that he did. The only thing I saw, it said that there were a few parts, but what I saw was him being interviewed, and he says they're talking about the Russo last name, and he says if it wasn't for Dominic and our ties with politicians, that Kenzie wouldn't be in jail. If it was just Davion that passed, that Kenzie would not be in jail. It's because of our ties because our family are politicians. That's what he said. And I am here to let everybody know that we have not any family. I'm trying to make sure. I had a great aunt on my mother's side who's not even related. A great aunt that was a mayor one time. But there is absolutely, and she died freaking 20 years ago. There's no politicians in our family whatsoever. No judges whatsoever. My stepmother, yes, she is an attorney. But there are no politicians. This had nothing to do with a fixed trial. He is just a disgusting human being. And somebody else told me he's talking a whole bunch of smack all over. So, I'm gonna have to watch these reels and address them. Tell him to go drink some warm milk. Jen Stones, you win comment of the day. That was a good one, actually. Yeah, you know what? I really wanted to stop doing this. I'm getting really, really tired, and I was going to bed tonight, and I was like, I'm gonna start pivoting, and not that I want to talk about my brother anymore, but it's so hard to see this all day, every day, and to not be able to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like it's really bad. So I've been trying to think of ways to like get the public and everybody to, I don't know, talk about something more positive and not have to keep doing this. But then I went to lay down and saw that. So here we are again. Yeah, once again, we have no relations to any politician whatsoever. Dom's mother is an attorney. That's it. So that is just more proof that they were extra careful, that there was no conflict of interest. Because she was an attorney, because she's worked at certain courts, they were extra careful not to allow that to happen. They weren't going to ruin a whole murder trial and let my brother's murderer walk for something like that. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Yeah, terrible. Terrible human being to... I get defending your kid, but I also heard he was calling my brother a dealer and things like that, and these things are just... it's just disgusting. Yeah, I was wondering, like, I don't know how he can continue to say that and not, like, these things and not get in trouble. I guess you can't defame the, if you're not alive. So if it's said about Dom, like, the stuff about him doing illegal stuff, like, even though it's false, I don't think, that you can hold him accountable, or he can't get in trouble for saying that, I guess, because Dom's not alive. So, I don't know why they keep doing this to us. I think it's it's terrible to make themselves look better, to get their daughter out of work, or out of school, I'm sorry, out of school and out of work, to get their daughter out of jail. But it's terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Sorry, I'm looking through messages too. Cool and out of work to get their daughter out of jail. But it's terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Sorry, I'm looking through messages too. I wanted to make that very clear. There is no relation to the judge, Russo, in Cuyahoga County. Cuyahoga County is the biggest county in the state of Ohio. It's huge, and the last name Russo is the biggest political name in the entire county. It was actually like the name to have. Like, people would move from out of state and out of county into the county to run for politics because of name recognition. I actually went to school for political science because of my last name. I didn't venture that way. I did something else, but that's what my degree's in, because of my last name. It is a common last name, but it's so common in politics. But I promise you guys, I can prove it, or whatever I can do. There is no relation to the judge. And all I heard was him say, if Dom, he said something along the lines of, if it wasn't for Dom, that Kenzie wouldn't be in jail. Like, if it was just Davion, basically saying, like, something happened with the trial. I'm so sick of it. I'm getting so sick of it. I'm getting really sick of it. I'm ready to, do something. Yes, I'm Italian. I'm ready to do something positive. Okay, so here, we'll sway this way. I started a foundation today for my brother. Basketball was his favorite thing to do, and that was my favorite thing, was to watch him play basketball. I went to every one of his games, as I did all of my brothers and my children. But the foundation, it is called Changing the Game for Dom Foundation, and it is going to be, I'm going to raise funds and then sponsor underprivileged children in with basketball, basically, like if they need shoes. And Dom was really big on shoes. Like, what I really want to do is find kids in like teams in bad areas, that don't have much, or their parents can't afford it. I'm going to find them and I'm going to buy them everything they need for basketball. Sponsor their teams, buy them basketballs. Basketballs, shoes, the Nike book bags, the whole thing. I'm actually really, really, really excited about this, and I think my whole family, it'll give them something to look forward to and maybe cheer them up a little bit. It took me a long time. I always think of ways to try to cheer up all my family. Constantly thinking of how to make my dad feel better, my stepmom, my siblings, you know what I'm saying? And there's really nothing I can do. I've ran out of ideas. Nobody feels better. And so I thought of this and I was like, oh my God, that's actually a fantastic idea because it'll give us, like, I don't know. I thought it was really nice. I'm really excited about it. Me and my brother look alike. You should see my daughter and my son. Looks just like Dominic. And they sound the same too. Yeah, the service can be healing that. And my dad's always been a really caring person. And very, very giving. It's just how he is. And he's been so down. I'm thinking this would be really nice for him to do. The medium experience is Becky in here? Is she in here? The medium experience was interesting. It was, hey Beck, I wish you would come on. It was interesting. It was good. Interesting. Full episodes on the YouTube, guys. I want to start. All right, here's some. What did I want to say? So the petition, back to Steve. So I heard he said quite terrible things. Why is somebody asking me if I'm a Trump supporter? I don't. Why do people get political in these chats in my videos? I'm not talking about politics. Why are the questions not like, it'll be so far left? I don't. Anyways, thank you for your condolences. Okay, true crime this week. Posted an interview with Mackenzie's dad 4 hours ago on YouTube. Okay, that's what I gotta write down because I want to watch that. You said true crime this week. Okay. And I'll reach out to them. True crime this week. So far, what I've seen, what he has said, has been ridiculously untrue, unfair, insensitive. I can't believe. I don't know why they're doing this. If they were remorseful or you can't. Here's the thing. You can't say the second that Kenzie killed my brother, they corroborated a whole entire story that she didn't remember. It was all lies, all bullcrap the whole time, right? So they are going on this I can't remember story, right? And then, Steve says things now like, oh, but they were related to the judge, It's like, pick one excuse. It can't be everything. You know what I'm saying? He's a terrible person. I believe he's the most terrible person I've ever heard of. Terrible. Also said some very nasty things about my brother. Watching you on Brian and now. Yeah, he was a great guy. That guy was so nice. I wish they, you know what? Can the public start calling for them to, hold on one second. Can the public call on them to do lie detector tests? What? That's what we'll do with my platform. That's a great idea. Call on them, right? For a lie detector. Why not, right? If they have nothing to hide, why won't they take it? Great idea, actually. Maddie Miller, really good thinking. I like that. And that might be something that I can do with if they don't be quiet, you know what I'm saying? Like, that we could do with this platform that I've built and this, the following that we have, we can call on them. Like, why wouldn't they, right? We can get one, they're like $100 or something. We can take them to the police station, anything. and not even incriminate them. We'll just ask them very simple questions. You know what I'm saying? She is not well. The family is not well, guys. Actually, with this movie coming out, this was... I used to think, like, even up until last week, I was like, wow, it's pretty cool that the world knows who my brother was or is, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know his face. Everybody's talking about Dom. Sometimes it's nice that he hasn't been forgotten. But with this movie it's not been good. Nope, not privacy. I don't mind not having privacy or talking about Dom or my grief or I don't know, talking out. Obviously, like I like to talk, I guess, but some of my family don't, and they're really hurting really, really bad. People have not stopped coming to the cemetery, and that's a really private place. Like I appreciate all the support everybody does, but it's not been easy. It's not been good. My dad, it's like reading every comment, and you guys wouldn't believe. I'm sure you guys have seen some of the things that are being said. It's so crazy what these people are saying. Thank you guys for all these gifts and things. I don't know if I didn't know if that was the real Perez. So if that was him, he can... If you're in here, you can click on it again if that was really him. I thought it was like a fake account or something. I'm new to TikTok, guys. So you can have him, if that was him, you can have him, or somebody tell him he could request to join in if he'd like, but I thought that was like a fake account. So anyways, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying, guys? Let's see. I did not go on Turtle Boy. I keep missing him, actually. In between work and kids and dogs, I'm trying... I think whatever, Rainey, do you think she's doing witchcraft? I think whatever they're super demonic. So yeah. Hi, Kelly. Did Rosie really drive by before the police? I don't know where that's coming from. I saw that too. Lydia, please tell me where you saw that. I saw something like that last night, and I was like, I don't know. You guys have to remember that stuff that you're seeing on... All right, I'm gonna... Hold on 1 second. Hi, I thought you were a phony account trying to, come on the thing. How are you?
I like to be honest. I only requested you because you had a lot of people in your stream. And then I looked at your bio after I requested you, and I'm like, oh no. Because this is like do you just talk about your brother, or do you talk about other things? Like, what happened with your brother?
I'm trying to talk about other things, but like right now I just came across, I was going to bed because I've been doing stuff like this and interviewing and stuff all day, and I was going to bed and I was on TikTok and I came across a reel of Mackenzie's dad talking a whole bunch of terrible things. It must have been his first interview since this came out, so I flipped it on, and that's what I was talking about. And I also started a foundation today and things, so I was just I'm new to TikTok too, so...
Hold on, I don't know what happened. My chat says that they can't see or hear you, but I can.
Yeah. Oh, your chat can't. Mine, can you guys hear me, guys? I think mine can. It must be your chat can't hear me. Yeah, mine can hear me. Can you guys hear him? Yeah. I've been watching you since I was young, kind of. Yeah. So that's crazy.
Wait, sorry. Can you guys, you can't see or hear? Can I try requesting you
Sure.
again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe that'll work. Sorry. Let me request you again.
Well, it's Perez Hilton, guys. live on my live. Crazy. I don't know the functions of TikTok. He said something about there was followers, a lot of followers in here. Let's try it. Hello?
All right. Could you guys see and hear now? Are we good?
Testing,
Yes or
testing.
no? Is this
Testing?
good? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, somebody in my chat told me to go live with you before, and I was like, oh no, what's going on?
Yeah, I threw it on. Usually I go live every Sunday at 8. I do have a podcast of my own and I want to start pivoting away because I'm so like not that I don't appreciate everybody's support, but I want to start like our family's really like this has been tough, you know. So I'm
I
trying
bet.
to I wanted to get ideas of like which way to go. I'm thinking like grief and domestic violence type of thing, but there's just so much coming out every day that I'm like defending my brother left and right is what I'm doing.
Well, I can only imagine because I'm having like a really disgusting, visceral sense of deja vu of like, we're doing Gypsy Rose Blanchard 2.0.
That's
Like the same exact thing. And I think that this evil woman will spend more than 15 years behind bars, but if she gets out in 30 years, she'll be a celebrity. And that's so disgusting to me.
I know. Did you see the petition that I started?
No, what is it? Tell
So
me.
I'm calling on it's to modernize the Son of Sam's law. So she can't become Gypsy Rose. It has like 100,000. I just started it like yesterday.
Oh,
I'll share it with you if you can share it. That'd be great.
yeah, DM it to me. I
Um,
think that'd be amazing.
yeah, it's gonna be
Yes.
huge. So it's basically it will prevent her from being Gypsy Rose and profiting off of social media. Because if you go back, if you watch and listen and like look her up and stuff, that's all she's ever cared about is being Instagram famous. She laid in the hospital bed uh, hours after she murdered my brother, and another boy laid in the hospital bed within hours making TikToks. Like completely, that's all she's ever cared about to a psychotic level. So I came up with the idea, had it made into a petition, but it's basically to stop her from profiting or becoming like a social media influencer.
Is the link in your bio?
Yes, it is right now, actually. I suck at
Okay.
TikTok. I'm trying, but I
The
think it's
link
in the
is
bio.
the link is in your bio.
hmm
And I think you should, I don't know where you live, but like reach out to your local congressperson and be
hmm
like, hey, I started this petition. Is this something that you're willing to work with me on? And like go to Washington, D.C. and
Yeah.
really make this happen because you're right. It needs to be modernized. It needs to be changed because
hmm
listen, I'm not saying that Gypsy Rose Blanchard shouldn't be able to get a job at McDonald's and make a living, but
Right.
she shouldn't be getting like,
Famous off of killing her
yes,
mother.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly,
And she can do
exactly.
anything she wants. If she wants to be a realtor, a cook, whatever, you know, but to make money be off of killing, you know what I'm saying? That's the part that like I just picture like maybe I don't think she'll get out for a very, very long time, but like
God
when
willing.
she
Yeah.
does, you know that the internet's gonna run wild after her. She's gonna get all these clicks and
One of the
attention.
my chat is giving you some tips
Mm-hmm.
because TikTok live, they don't like certain words, like maybe
Oh.
use the word unaliving or something
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very, it's a, it's an interesting platform. It's really amazing. You can
Really?
get a lot of reach, but
Mhm.
anyways,
Okay,
um,
so say unalive instead
I
of
think so. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
you mentioned that you think you want your podcast to be about grief. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Have you been getting like support from a grief specialist, or have you been going to no?
No.
How have you personally been handling
Um,
things or coping?
I just dove into this, so I'm on like a mission. So I worry about everybody else in my family. That's what like my thing is, and like I want to turn this in right now while I have a chance to turn this into something positive a little bit with, especially like another thing is like domestic violence in teens. I want to bring awareness to that. Go to high schools. I have the bill I want to get passed. So my way of grieving is I remain super super busy. Whether that's the best right now. Right now it's working. So will I need a counselor? Probably. But right now I'm staying super busy. The best I can.
And are
Um,
I don't remember, I forget the name of her other victim, but are you in
Davion.
contact?
Yep.
Are you in contact with his family?
Oh yeah, the sister just started a job with us, and I adore them.
So she
She's the
could.
cutest thing.
So I think like together campaigning to update this law would be
Mm-hmm.
even stronger if you both made
Yeah.
noise, went to your representative, tried to take it to Washington D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
We're working on it together.
I do think staying busy and also building a community for yourself on here
Mm-hmm.
is really helpful. Like I love TikTok. I love going live here and I love seeing, familiar faces. I mean, names in my chat every day who watch every day. You normally only go live once a week though?
Um, I've been trying to do it like a little extra, but like that's my thing. Like Sunday every night at 8. I've been going live, and the turnout's been fantastic. And then my buddy Nick always hounds me. He'd be calling me and be like, "Go live, go live." So
Yeah, I
I
would
actually
say
was gonna try
going live
more.
every day.
Really,
If you can find time, that's the best way to build community and to grow and to get your
really.
message out there. Yeah, like TikTok really rewards streamers who go live daily.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know any of these things.
What were you doing? Do you still have a day job?
Yeah, yeah, and I am a single mom of 2 kids, so I've been so busy. But yes, I work a full-time
Oh
professional
wow.
day
And you
job
have kids, yeah.
and 2 German shepherds, so I'm like I stay busy. But I've always been like that. But this is I like to talk about Dom, and I like to talk. I make people feel better. I don't know. I like it. I guess it's been going well.
I
You
love it.
know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, yeah, this is not an interview. I'm not interviewing you. I just wanted to have a chat. We're having a
Mm-hmm.
chat, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss, and I am inspired that you're gonna make an important change that needs to happen.
Yeah, thanks. And if I could share that petition with you, if you could
Yeah.
share it, that would
Well,
be
make a video.
fantastic.
Make a video so and I can repost it. Do you have a
Okay.
video talk? Make a
I
video
should.
so yeah, make a video today or
Okay.
tomorrow and be like, hey, everybody, I need TikTok's help. This is what I'm
Hmm.
trying to do. The link is in my bio. Sign the petition and share this video, and I'll
Okay.
repost it to my feed.
Okay. I'll make it then tonight.
I love
I'll
it.
do
So,
it.
and yeah, DM it to me, and
Thank you.
I'll absolutely repost it.
All right. Thank you. I
Well, it was nice
appreciate
to
it.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a good
Thanks for
night.
coming on. You too.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was Perez Hilton, everybody. That would be awesome if he can share that. That would reach so many people. I am so excited. The main reason why, I did this podcast and I started this platform was to, there was a bunch of reasons. All of a sudden I woke up and I was like, I need to do something. I need to turn this something needs to be positive. So one was to do something like the bill, keep her in prison, make it so she can't be Gypsy Rose. Another thing was raising awareness for domestic violence amongst teens. Since the day Dom passed, I've wanted to, as soon as this all started, I've wanted to go to high schools and, put on a little presentation and talk about domestic violence, what to look for, what to run from, what love is not. It's so important, and these kids just don't know it. So I want to do that. The foundation, like I was talking about before, it would be so important important and nice for my dad to be able to go and help others with, you know, giving to the poor and like helping kids play basketball that can't play. It would be so nice. So I really have done this for a lot of reasons. I'm going to pivot because I can't, talk about my brother's murder forever because I'm at my wit's end. I have to defend him, and I will defend him no matter what comes out. I always will do that. I'll always talk about that. But eventually, I do want to start talking about, if people have stories, like I've been getting so many different people's stories, and heartfelt, heartbreaking, words of support and things like, how I've helped them, I'm helping them heal, and it's nice to hear from someone that has courage to do this, and I want to help others too. So, if you guys send me like your stories and things, like I'm going to start interviewing, I think, people, and I think that's what I'm going to do with my podcast is I want to talk about domestic violence, and I want to talk about grief, and a little bit of true crime here and there, but I'm going to start pivoting because I will defend my brother forever and ever till the day I die. But I also want this off the internet. I don't want I love the support. I appreciate everything. But unfortunately, there's a downside to it. There's a lot of trolls out there. I appreciate every single person in here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for your words. Thanks for caring enough to ask about my brother. Thanks for dropping, really kind comments and things like that. How do I feel about them talking about Dom with stuff like doing bad things? It's terrible. He's not with us anymore. Like, I don't understand why people are saying these things and he's not here. It's not right. I mean, I have morals and a soul and I'm caring. And then you look at some people, I know other people, most people should be like me, you know what I'm saying? But then there's some people who like, it's like, what is wrong with you? Why would you even say some of these things? You don't also think he was being domestic. First of all, I don't think you know how to articulate your words. So, Asia, I don't think he was, Isa, I don't know how to pronounce that. You don't think he was also being domestic. Do you mean like domestically abusive? No, he wasn't. He wasn't at all. My brother was a saint. Ignorant comments like that is why I wish this would blow over. Everybody else, thank you. But that's, ignorance. I'm sorry, guys. It's like that one negative thing. Anyways, yeah, nope, he was not. Not at all. Houston, thank you. And this is exactly why we are doing this. 100% a saint. Yes, he was very calm all the time. Thank you, guys. So anyways, if you guys have stories about your grief or things that you have been through, or you guys want to talk or be on the podcast, I'm going to start pivoting off and starting to, start my podcast and go the direction that I'm going to go. Like, yes, I will always defend my brother. I'll never stop doing that. I'm going to work on this petition. I'm going to work on the foundation. There's a lot of positives that can maybe come from, something so tragic, but I appreciate all of, your guys' stories that I'm going to start, putting that on the podcast as well. So my email is thebigsisterunhinged@outlook.com. Why weren't the moms in the documentaries? Well, I mean, you guys can only imagine. I mean, put yourself in their shoes. You wouldn't be in it either, So that was it. Steve just put out some very terrible, disgusting reels. That's why I came on, and I wanted to shut that down. We are in no way, shape, or form related to the judge or anybody in that entire courthouse or any courthouse, period. Yep, I talk to everybody. Thank you. Oh, Ireland. Wow, that's awesome. We can do something. I was thinking for the foundation. I am so excited about being able to give back to kids and stuff with this basketball. I'm so excited. So anything, I actually have a buddy who owns, his name is Nick. He owns McGinnis Amusements, and we're gonna make him do a carnival for us and do it for the foundation. I think I have to get with him and see what he's gonna let me do, but for the foundation, and then maybe fundraise for the petition. So you guys, there's big stuff coming in honor of everything. So more to come. Yes, I did see what her dad said. That's why I wanted to pop up and say, really the only thing I saw was him saying that we fixed the trial and things. And like I said, everyone was so careful not to have any conflict of interest. That's just the most. He's reaching is what he's doing. He's completely reaching. Email is thebigsisterunhinged@outlook.com. Any other good questions? That was cool. Perez Hilton popped on. I've been listening to him kind of since I was young. I didn't know people did that also on TikTok. I'm kind of new to TikTok, so I didn't know that was a thing. I actually thought it was a fake account. So, please stay away from Natasha Cooper. Why? Thank you for the gifts. Becky, are you, how many people we got in here? I think I have one moderator. I'm gonna have to pick some new mods. Because there's some stuff in the chat that is just so ignorant. I really just want to call these people out. I might have to. Yeah, these comments are kind of not nice tonight. I don't know why. I experienced domestic violence in high school, was so afraid to say anything. Please speak up. That's what I'm talking about. So I appreciate you. Thank you, BJ, that one black dude. Thank you for your help. He's one of my moderators. He's in here too. So yeah, that is what I really want to gear this at, and thank you for speaking up. And you can email me, thebigsisterunhinged@outlook.com. I want to put together a whole training and present it. I want to go high school to high school, and I've been wanting to do this for years, because I went through some stuff too, and the guilt that I have, what my brother went through, and I don't know how I survived, and so I would really like to spread awareness, especially in teenagers, because they just, like you said, you don't want to say anything, and then at their age, you don't even know, a young age, you don't even know what's happening. You think it's love, you know what I'm saying? You don't have any resources or tools. I don't know. A lot of kids don't say anything. So that is so important to me. If you guys have stories or want to come on the podcast, my podcast, please email me, leave me comments or something. Grab my attention. There's so many messages. I have people reading them and writing down and taking messages for me, but I'll have them pooled and we can talk, because that's exactly what I want to do. And I also, I need some, I don't know if anybody has any connections with getting into schools also. And that's for, my healing as well. Email is thebigsisterunhinged@outlook.com. One day at a time. You got this. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yes, Mike is my brother, Alex. My brother is Michael. Call the districts. Okay, I'll start with that. Calling districts. Yeah, I'm excited to do that. I'm really excited to do that. But yep, I am going to thank you for the compliment on my nails. My nail guys, I tried to explain to him that people would be seeing them, and he didn't believe me. I can't wait to show him all these messages. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I do work. I work very, very hard, and I'm a single mom, and I have 2 kids and 2 giant German Shepherds and 2 guinea pigs and a hamster. So, and I'm all by myself, completely by myself. So, yeah, I work a lot. And I'm also doing this petition, and we're going to get this law passed if it's the last thing I do. And we're going to advocate for domestic violence awareness, and we've got so much stuff to do. My skin is glowing. Wow, I have no face routine. I don't do anything. Thank you so much. That's the best compliment I've ever gotten. England, all the way from England. I'm not going to say what I do for work. I got to remain somewhat private. You know, I think a lot of people there's a lot of crazy people out there. Yeah, I have 20 jobs. Exactly. You get it. There's a lot of, thank you guys. A lot of crazies out there. I got to keep some things, private. Hold on. I just saw a good one. It was a negative one, but I wanted to touch on it. My moderators are working quite fast. It was something about monetizing, something ignorant again. Yeah, I'm not gonna reveal. I'll talk about a lot of things, but some things I gotta keep private. Canada. Hello, Canada. Yeah, I'm still gonna go live on Sundays. Yep, I'll defend my brother till my last breath. I did create the nonprofit today. I filed for the nonprofit articles, something like that. I did the filing today. I put out the GoFundMe, and I did I filed for the 501c3, I think it is, as well. So yeah, it's up, it's ready. I'm so excited to be able to give back to the community, especially in my brother's honor, and to, get them, like, I really picture is kids that can't afford stuff for basketball, or want to get on a basketball team, or have a sponsor a team, maybe even a league. How cool would that be? In Dom's honor, that would be amazing. GoFundMe you can find on my TikTok, my Facebook. I think it's on my stories right now, and I should have them in the bios. My co-host Becky should have been putting that on. Did you ever do that, Beck? People are asking. Stop saying the whole word. Oh, only say DV. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm getting flagged. Whatever. Anyways, my co-host is yelling at me. What was I saying? Yeah, team sponsors. That's exactly what I want to do. I'm like I said, anything positive out of this, we'll take it. Mental health awareness. Yep. You got that right. Yep. The petition, if you guys haven't done so already, please sign, share, post it, pin it to your profiles. I'm so excited about getting that passed. Modernizing the Son of Sam's Law, so that terrible, terrible people can't profit off of the terrible things they've done, Everyone spam long live Dom in the chat. I love that. Thank you, BJ. You guys are great. Overall, it's hard to... We're having a really hard time with all the negative. Some family members are having a hard time with attention at all, to it at all. They're, private things. I I'm having a hard time with the negativity surrounding this, you know what I'm saying? But like, I just wish everybody was positive and as nice as you guys are in here, you know what I mean? Because it has been pretty rough. My dad is not well, you know, it's just been not well, not good, not good. I wish it never came out. I wish I didn't have to do this. You know, I went to go to bed tonight, and then I flip on my phone, and here's a reel of the POS father running his gross mouth about my late brother. So I had to flip on and get in defense mode. I just wanted to go to sleep, you know? I don't know about a certain amount of people. Let's keep on signing it. I think the more people it gets, the better chances we have of like bringing attention to it. The next step is I'm gonna get with I gotta meet with the Flanagans. I'm supposed to meet with them soon. I'm gonna text actually them. I should text them. I'll text them in the morning. It's too late right now. That just reminded me. I will write that down. Thank you for the reminder, guys. Text Flanagans because we have some work to do with this petition. Thank you guys for your condolences and everything and all the kind words. I appreciate it. Petition, look on my profile, or my Facebook, or our YouTube, or I have Instagram as well. Should be all over the place, kinda. Petition is called Dom and Davion's Law. And then our new foundation is Change the Game for Dom Foundation. What else? That's about it. Couple things. Cancel Rosie. Cancel Steve Sharilla. Who else? I always forget. I have it written down. Cancel Landon. All these terrible, terrible people that make up things. You know, that say terrible things about people that are truly just bad people, you know. Cancel all of them. That's what I'm trying to get done here. Another thing with this podcast. Trying to get done here is that there are some terrible people out there in the world and they don't deserve, I don't know, a lot of things. There are some terrible people out there in the world and they don't deserve, I don't know, a lot of things. No warm milk. Hey, hashtag warm milk, everybody. Let's do that. Throw that in there, everybody. We have like 90,000 signatures, but everyone please hashtag warm milk. That would be hilarious. Thank you. Yeah, so inmates from using third parties to profit online, that's going to be another part of it. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Anyone that agrees with them, you're right. So, hashtag warm milk. BJ, yes. I know. It's been terrible, you guys. Do you guys want this light on the case this way? No. That's a good question, Caitlin. Or are we okay obsessing over it all? I appreciate this support. With it though has come, and a lot of us we all appreciate the support. We really do. Thank you. And thank you for asking. But there's been a lot of us are private and are not ready to deal with this, you know, especially in the public's eye. This has struck up a lot of stuff that we don't want to go through. It has people coming from out of town, coming to my brother's resting place. You know, that's a private place for us and things. So I appreciate the support. Some families, like I do, we're waiting for this to blow over. And like I try to keep telling some of my family members, like the public will this will die down, and then we'll be left still grieving our brother. You know what I'm saying? But I wish the movie never came out. I appreciate all the support. I think it's kind of cool that everyone also knows, and a lot of people know and love my brother, you know, and know his face. I thought that was cool, but like I said, there's been a lot of negativity, a lot of lies. Like, look at what Steve just posted tonight, or that interview that he just did. They're all lies slandering my brother, you know, and he's not here. So it's been hard. I wish they would stop. I wish they would stop And, I could talk about Dom all day, but he was saying, I just saw the one and I jumped on. It was, he was saying that we are, that the Russos, we are related to the judges or whatever, and it was a political thing that I think he said, we are the Russo families, we are so tied into politics, and that could not be further from the truth. I promise you guys, do a background check on me. I do not have one person right now in my family that's active in politics. And I was telling people earlier, I had on my mom's side, which is not related to Dom at all, like a great aunt whose husband was a mayor or something. And they died 40 years ago, 30 years ago, something like that. So there's no ties to politics whatsoever. And then somebody else messaged me and told me that he was also saying that my brother was into illegal activities and something else. Absolutely. How gross is that? Yeah, Russo is the Italian equivalent to Smith, especially in Cuyahoga County. Like, I literally, it's how do you speak of people that aren't here anymore, especially when your daughter killed them? You know what I'm saying? Somebody please explain. Your daughter killed them. Why do you continue to talk bad about them? I can't rest until they stop this. I was trying to go to bed. Houston, I just got off the phone. If you're still in here, you know what I mean? I was just telling him, I'm like, I'm so tired. I just want to, I wish I didn't have to do this. And then I'm like, all right, I can get some sleep. I'm going to bed. And then I saw that and I was like, nope, back on. I'm not doing this. Why you don't speak about him being emotionally abusive or cheating? Well, Mel, whatever. You're probably a very ugly person. Probably a troll with no friends or family, all by yourself in your basement. Probably super, super ugly. My brother was not emotionally abusive, whatsoever. He is so kind, so caring, so empathetic, just like me. She was a narcissist who sucked his teeth in. You don't know us. I don't understand how strangers say things like this. Thank you guys. And I don't want to come off to be mean or rude, but I have that person doesn't know me. So, or my brother or her or anything. Why do people say things like that? You guys all right, I have to stop and remember that they really are trolls and really ugly people. So, I'm going to try not to pay them attention. But that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thank you guys. And the support, right. But see, that's where that's why I get upset. Because I never heard of that person in my life. I don't know who that person is. People talking like they knew him. So yeah. No, girl, be mean. You need to be the mean big sister who protects them. Thank you. I know. Like I said, we sat back for 4 years and have been pretty quiet. A lot of our family, I want to respect. I don't want to speak about him too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to keep the case in the spotlight because we can't even turn on the radio or, the scroll or whatever without seeing her face, you know what I'm saying? I want to spread positivity about Dom and do things like the petition and the foundation and things like that, but it's so hard to turn on your phone and see bad things being written all the time. It's really, really, really hard. So I appreciate you guys. And then here's one more thing I'm going to ask you guys is if you see anything bad, and I see you guys I appreciate all of you, report it. If it's on your post or something, delete it. Don't give it attention. I would like also to spread awareness to families behind true crime. You know, true crime is like this new fad. I used to like true crime up until I lived the life of one, you know. But I would like to spread awareness just to, you know, the true crime people are obsessed with it, you know. And people, I would like, I don't know, to spread awareness, to let people know that, like, there are families that are really messed up behind these stories, you know, that are actually missing their loved ones, like they're real people. And some of the stuff we say, you know, even like looking at some videos and things that we shouldn't, you know, private things and things like that. I don't know. I want to spread awareness somehow with that as well. You know what I mean? Like, I get it's like a true crime case. I do. You know, I used to like true crime. But then it happened to us, and it's like, I don't want people, you know, reading my brother's stuff or making things up about him. You should see some of this stuff. But I don't know. Yep. I appreciate all your guys' kind words and things. So yeah, I'm gonna rewatch this interview. I'm gonna see the one with Natalie. I actually have one of the best. He's a really renowned body language expert. Becky BJ, somebody. We need to get my body language expert. He's this huge body language expert guy. I would like to have him review the interview that Steve just did, so he could tell you guys how full of he is. Oh, I'm doing this right now, actually. Body language, man. He is a professional body language reader, like top of the line one, right? And I'll have him review what Steve just did, so he can get back to you. This is gonna be great. Body language. Steve's and Natalie's interview, their recent ones. Oh, this is going to be so good. Sound good? I'm not sure where it's at. I love how you're fighting for justice for him. Thank you. Why are they doing interviews? I don't know. Somebody needs to tell them to stop, especially with the lies, because they're just really, really making this worse. Watch Steve's eyes when he talks. I can. It infuriates me, so I'm gonna try to watch him. Yes. Yeah, I am going to. So I'll do the body expert, and then this way everyone know how full of crap they are. I promise you, I will. 84,000 signatures on the petition. That's fantastic. Any other questions? Anything else good? Would I ever do another interview? Here's the thing: is the Netflix movie? I didn't have a choice. They were putting it out either way. The Netflix movie was coming out without me, or was coming out whether I did it or not. Would I do another one? I don't know. It depends. It depends. I don't know. I feel like you're helpless, I guess, in this. It's hard for me to explain. So when people put out like movies and shows and things like that, like, you have no choice. Like, so a production company comes to you and says, we're doing this. If you want to do an interview on behalf of your loved one, you can. And then they don't tell you like what it's about, you know what I'm saying, or what they're going to be talking about. So it's like, on one hand, yeah, I want to talk about how much my loved one is loved and missed, and how awesome they were, and how missed they are and things. On the other hand, I don't know. Like they're doing it anyways. So, mm, mm, mm. Would the Dom and Davion's law just be in Ohio? I think it's got to start off there, maybe because that's where we live. But it is the Son of Sam's law was a federal law. And then look at my page, please, to sign the petition. There should be a link in my bio, or there might be one of the reels. I'm gonna make a reel and have them share it. But the Son of Sam's law started off. It was a federal law, and then the states enacted like their own version. So they are going to. I'm calling for lawmakers to modernize Ohio's Son of Sam law. So we're going to start with that. If we could get it federally, that would be fantastic, because there's already been so many people that reached out and telling me that it's, same things happen to the person that hurt their family members. So we'll do that. So there's a petition out, you guys. There is a foundation that I am so excited about that I can give back to the community on behalf of my late brother, especially with basketball. That was our thing. I am so excited about that. The petition, everything will be on you can look at my TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. We appreciate anything. Please share. Appreciate all your support, you guys, so very much. I'm going to start because we want to not move on from all this, but like we have to find a way to heal. I know it's in the spotlight now, and this was a huge movie and things, but like my family needs to start healing. So I'm gonna turn the podcast. I'll still talk about it, and I will always, like I said, I will always defend my brother, answer your guys' questions, of course. And I really appreciate all your support. But I also want to start pivoting and doing more like domestic violence awareness, and start getting different guests on and things, and doing my own thing. My family's got to rest and deal with this, and so. But I know as much as I say it, I don't know if it'll happen. The internet's gonna run wild whether I like it or not, right? I appreciate all of you guys, though. I love the Italian flags. Yeah, thanks. And yeah, like I said, I could talk about, yeah, I need a rest too. I know. I could talk about my brother all day and stuff, but it's been hard. It's the negativity I can't take. Yeah, the deviant teens, right? It needs to be talked about. We need to talk about, red flags. Bike community in Nashville, Tennessee. We have Justice for Dom and Dave stickers on our bikes. Really? Can you email me and let me know more about that? I think I saw some messages in my Facebook. One of my people helping me are going through my messages, and thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you. So was it Mama Grace? Thank you. I saw something about like some bike races. Can you email me? thebigsisterunhinged at outlook.com. I'd like to see what that's all about. Reach out to Laugh and Grind. Has been doing a lot of good to get the word out. I will. Laugh and Grind. Okay. Laugh and Grind. Okay, here's this. Here's a good one. At what point are Davion's and Dom's families accountable since Mackenzie's are judged? You very ugly, ugly person. I don't know what you're talking about, because Dom and Davion are victims. Are the victims. I don't know if I could spell it for you, or if you have a hard time understanding, but Mackenzie is a murderer, and her parents and family enable her. So that's the difference. There's my parents or Davion's parents, what would they need to be held accountable for? That's like, that's the last negative comment I'll read, but like that just is, yeah, it might be Steve, it might be them, you know. So, but it's just, you know, and you guys, I see this all day long. You should see some of the things that people say to my dad, like, you should be held accountable and things like that. And it's, he's old and he doesn't know how to, like, not read comments and things. I try to tell him just shut social media off, but he, I don't know. He doesn't, and then he sees things and he's just been really upset, so. Thank you for going in the Fox 8 comments. I appreciate it. Yeah, and if you guys report, and please report and like ask people to delete comments too, so we don't even have to see it. But yeah, they're definitely like just gross. Super gross. So, all right, I'm actually probably going to go to bed now. I appreciate you guys for joining. I'll be going live again probably tomorrow. I have some other stuff to talk about with this petition and things like that, more into the petition. Please share the petition, you guys. Let's get this made into a law and make it so that she can never profit off of her disgusting crime, because she's the only one to blame for this. Again, report bad videos, cancel Rosie, cancel Steve Sharilla. I'm missing something. Spread awareness about teen domestic violence. If you can, donate to the foundation. Share it if you can't. And everybody have a safe night. I'll see you guys later.